We as homeowners waste a lot of money every year on simple things with simple fixes. That's why I'm talking with Dave Dombrowski of ARS Rescue Rooter about some of those simple fixes. And let's talk about the drip on the faucet.
This is a great example that we can all relate to. If you were to come home from work today and you went up to your bathroom and you came in and you saw your sink dripping, we'd react to it.
Right.
We wouldn't ignore it. We'd go to the big box store. We'd sit down. We'd fix it ourselves and probably get frustrated, and hopefully then call us here at ARS Rescue Rooter to come fix it after you. But it's an easy fix. But we would never in a million years just let this go on because it's wasteful.
Right.
It's wasting energy. It's wasting a resource. Yet right now, the biggest resource we have is the heating and cooling of your home. Mm-hmm. Your duct system is designed to have a 15 to 20% energy loss by code just a few years ago, which means that we're not talking about a drip. You're really talking about something doing that. Wow. And you would never let it go that way. Yeah. We'd be in a panic with it. So there's some simple ways of working on that.
All right, let's go see that duct system.
Well, follow me to our test area.
Okay. Here's a duct that you took out of someone's home.
We just did this yesterday, just to give you an example of what we have. This is a typical piece of ductwork. There's typically a round collar, like we have here on the newer one. This is supposed to be a circle. So imagine putting a circle in here and then covering up all the holes and the gaps with duct tape and some silicone. Now what happens to duct tape and silicone after 3 months? It rots, it falls off, you get holes and gaps coming in. It should be like this, nice and tight, sealed with the right type mastic in here. Perfectly cut round circle. If you notice, we have all of our joints sealed with mastic. And as you notice also, the interior of this has these little fingers. Every one of these fingers, if this hole isn't round, leaks like a sieve.
Filters. I think we have a lot of misconceptions about filters, the kinds that we should buy and the job that they should be doing. They're not really to protect us from allergies. They're to protect the system.
The basic filter system really is to protect big things from breaking the fan. And what do we do? I mean, everyone has in their home something like this where you put your filter.
Right.
So I'm going to just use an example. They all come with a very basic, normal filter. You throw it up here, it takes a little bit, protects the filter the way it should be. No problem, has no resistance whatsoever. Everything runs the way it is. So, but we worry about our children. We worry about our families. So we go to the store and we say, let's spend some money. And we buy the pleated filter. And these can cost anywhere from $2, $3 up to $20 a piece. And we think really well, if we put these in here, and I'm just putting it up here to show an example, and what happens? If you notice, we increase the resistance.
So now, it's making the system work harder.
It's working much harder, but the real issue here is it still needs the same amount of air. So instead of coming through the filter, air is like water. It goes in the path of least resistance. It goes through all those holes we just talked about.
Okay, so what's the answer?
There's an easy answer. First of all, just use common sense. Stay with the basic cheap filter. Seal your ductwork. And if you are concerned about allergies, buy the product that's made for it. This is the product made by Honeywell. It's put at the end of the furnace. You change it 6 months to one time a year. Much more efficient, takes out 98% of the dirt particles, doesn't lower the static pressure.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you very much.
Boy, I've got a lot of work to do. You can learn more about ARS Rescue Rooter by visiting the website. It's arsraleighdurham.com. Love their jingle.
I know.
ARS and Rescue Rooter. That makes me happy.
All right, have a wonderful
great
weekend.
weekend.